Okay, we are back with lovely Say You Know Uta. So this is gonna be fun. Um, last episode, what, but last episode, our boy if I remember right, it's been so long. I think it was like last week or 2 weeks ago, whatever. But our boy came to ask Koji for help. Um, which is though he's doing it, I'd say all creepy fucking like smiling and shit. Yo, Koji's like the way what the fuck this man's sitting there smiling and all at peace and whatever. Like he's going like through this freaking um phases and shit. And he's all happy and shit. Like we'll see in a couple of minutes, hopefully. But you know, ooh, but Koji, he's came in to help okay, he's here to want Koji to help him look go into the mountain for what for what was it? For to help about to help find about the doctor guy. But anyhow, let me just shut up. Also if you don't mind, please going on to the YouTube and voting in the comments. There's polls in there, so I mean in the polls. So please, if you don't mind, please go vote in there. But anyway, let me just shut up because I'm talking way too damn long. Anyway, Fumina's car was destroyed in the accident, so Koji isn't surprised that he needs a lift. Koji unlocks his car and gestures Fuminari to take the passenger seat, and then gets behind the wheel and starts in it.
で、どこに行くんだ？
栃木の北の方、那須高原の近所だな。
栃木？
Koji can't believe his ears.
住所はこれだ。この建物を探してほしい。
Fuminari says, handing Koji a photo with an address on the back. We need to find this building. He seriously expects to be driven over 100 kilometers and back. Koji doesn't even know whether to be angry or impressed.
今から出発すれば、夕方頃には着くだろう。
まあ、そうかもしれんが。
I mean, okay. Maybe he's gonna talk or something along the way. Koji sighs heavily, tapping the steering wheel as he calms himself down. Now that he's come to this, the only thing he can do is see his friend's craziness through to the end.
別荘か何かか、これは。
多分、そこに大貝教授もいるらしい。
Koji isn't even looking forward to the meeting with it. Koji isn't looking forward to meeting the owner of that creepy house, but he's even more uneasy about letting Fuminari go alone. It looks like it looks like he just has to grin and bear it.
東京に戻るのは夜中かもな。
悪いな。世話をかけて。
いいさ。
Koji drives out the parking lot, leaving the rest, leaving the rest of what he thought to say unspoken. Fuminari's smile seems wrong somehow, like a mask hiding his true face. Oh no, we see it. Yari finds herself sitting alone in the cafeteria, searching for a familiar face as her lunch cools on the table in front of her. She was hoping to see Koji today, but he must have had other plans that wouldn't be at all unusual. Normally, Oni and Fuminari would pick up the slack, but Oni and Fuminari aren't here anymore. Yuri puts down her chopsticks, her appetite ruined by the lack of company and by the anxiety eating at her. Oni's missing, and Fulminari has turned on her. She has no idea why. If Koji were here, she could count on him to distract her with some idle conversation. Now that she's all by herself, Yoi becomes keenly aware of how little tolerance she has for loneliness. She begins to feel paranoid, like the whole world is plotting to take her like the whole world is plotting to take from everything that she cherishes. Okay, brain for a second. Sorry. What's going on here? Where has Oni gone? Is Fuminari really unrelated to her disappearance? Or is he the key to this mystery, as Koji and Dr. Tabi suspect? I would suspect. Yuri recalls the events of last Thursday, alone and without an outlet for her pain after Fuminari verbally exasperated her. Yuri was lucky enough to run into Koji, although he could hardly make her problem go away. His kindness was a comfort. At the same time, Oni was on her way to Fuminari's house, and she hasn't been heard from since. Yaoi has only been aware of Fuminari's connections to Oni's disappearance since yesterday, when Koji revealed the truth during their visit to the hospital. What if a new possibility occurs to her, a reason why Oni suddenly decided to visit Fuminari? What if it hadn't been a coincidence that Yoi ran into Koji that day? What if Koji and Oni had known what transpired between her and Fuminari and decided to act separately? Oh, yeah. Oh, oh my goodness. Our girl's not, um, she's not dumb. I mean, she's not. I mean, okay, it probably takes a little bit on upkeep, but Oni might have seen the confrontation in the courtyard. She might have been eavesdropping. It's not unthinkable. Oh, yo, this is as I have to say. Excuse me, hold on. Mm, I had to get something to drink. Sorry. I'd say these good murder mystery visual novels. I swear, is the good shit. Mm. As the idea forms in her mind, you always feels as though something is tearing apart her body from the inside. It's only a possibility, but if it's true, whatever happened to Yoi is Yoi's responsibility too, isn't it? Yoi chuckles. What? Yoi clutches her head. Wait. Wait. Uh, Groveling in agony. The food on her tray is now cold, not that she would have eaten it anyway. Despite her frustration and anxiety, Yo is unable to act on her own. She has never been good at adapting to challenges, and no one would even call her what and no one would ever call her proactive. She hasn't the slightest idea how to respond to the situation. If Oni was here, she would probably tell Yoi to think positive and trust her instincts. Yoi has always depended on our best friend's energy. Now that Yoi is gone, Yoi, wait, wait. Now Yoni realizes just how weak and useless she is. She can only sink deeper and deeper into the abyss of self-loathing. Yeah, the pain of self-loathing. Suddenly, ringing on her phone, with the sudden ringing on her phone pulls her out of the brink of despair. It's a text message, no title, and the sender is.
オウミちゃん。
Ooh, Yoi cries out in shock. Yo, I swear though, yo, this girl, I swear, it's a shame that it's a shame that Fuminari left her. It's just fucking shame that Fuminari left her. Like, come on now. The message itself is even more baffling. Wait, if you want to know, but if you want to know about Saki Fuminari, come to his house alone. Tell no one. Huh? The message bears no trace of Omi's personality, but Yari can't deny it was sent from her phone. She takes a deeper breath to calm herself down before typing a reply, taking care that excitement doesn't cause her fingers to slip. Is that you, Oni? Where are you? This Yoi sends the screen shows that her message was received. And waiting for a reply, waiting for a reply, her mind fills with questions. Is someone using Oni's phone to send text messages? If so, why to her? Something suddenly occurs to her. She and Oni have exchanged countless messages over the years, many of which connected with many of the years contain that sort of embarrassing confessions that close girlfriends share at times when our feelings for Fuminari grew too strong to contain. Yoi often put them into words for Oni to read. Oh my. Did Oni put a password on her phone? Even if she had, the person who sent the message was obviously able to unlock it, which means that whoever it is has full access to her history. Do you want to know about Saki Fuminari? Yoi reads the strange message one more time. Whoever sent it must believe that Yoi has an interest has interest in Fuminari. The phone rings again, startling Yoi, but she quickly recovers and looks at the screen. No title, and the sender is Oni. Oh, it's her. She's alive. I'll tell you everything when we meet. Come alone. Tell no. She's alive. It's not only. Oh, wait, it's not only. Oh wait, it's not. It's not only. She would never try to scare Yoi with such a mean spirited prank. Anxiety has brought Yoi to almost tears. Her mind isn't made to deal with this. Whoever is using Oni's phone and promising to reveal Fuminari's secrets, who? Yoi desperately wants advice from coaching from anyone. Uh she even starts to dial Koji's phone, but suddenly suspicion stops her. The center might be somewhere nearby, watching her at this very moment. A cold chill runs down her spine as she looks flusteredly around at the cafeteria. Come alone, tell no one. That alone sounds suspicious. The lifeless characters on the screen are like a knife against her throat. However, Yoi clutches her phone and forces her heart to stop pounding. Isn't this cowardice exactly what she hates most about herself? She wants to know what she's capable of. Doesn't she want to know what she's capable of? She doesn't. Doesn't she want to do more than sit and wait? Yoi realizes that her hand is shaking. How easy would it be to just give up her cowardice and convince herself that Oni and Fuminari are beyond her reach? That's what she truly wants, even if that means abandoning her dignity. Even if it means abandoning dignity and loyalty, she wants to flee from the unknown. I mean, I don't, I mean, like you, so much don't blame her though, quite frank. But she also knows that even escape is beyond her. Yuri understands herself well. She knows She knows that no matter how far she runs, regret and self-loathing will consume her after will consume her after everything else has fallen apart. And Yoi is unable to overcome her cowardice alone. She lacks both the willpower and courage to run. Come on, girl, you got this. You can do it. The afternoon silence is somehow forbidding. A stink in the air, the stink of garbage left out to rot. This perfect evening, even this perfectly normal resident neighborhood seems ominous to Yoi in her current state. She feels like she's standing in the middle of a nest pearl, as if someone in the houses around her is dead. My bad, as if everyone in the houses around her is dead. Yeah, wait a minute. Did our boy clean house? Like, I mean, did they clean house and just kill everyone around? Yori pushes her fear aside and presses the buzzer on the Saki front house. Fuminari wasn't in class today. Is he home? He couldn't have sent those awful text messages, could he? He doesn't even what he doesn't what she doesn't even want to consider the possibility, so she forces the unwelcome thought from her mind. There's no response from the intercom. Yoi doesn't know, of course, that only is that only stand wait that only stood in the same spot 1 week ago, staring at the silent intercom with the same confusion that Yoi is experiencing now. However, however, is not forced to wait as Oni was. The phone in her pocket rings, catching her off guard. Oh, and it's another text message from Oni's phone. Come in. The door is open. Oh, oh no. Yoi looks around quickly as a shiver runs down her spine. She realizes that she's being watched. Searching fearfully for her observer, Yoi spots movement out the corner of her eye. On the second floor of the Saki house, a a curtain wait a tightly drawn window curtain just fluttered. Oh no. Hold up. I just thought of something. This is Seiyu, isn't it? The person who just sent the message. Wait, the person who sent the messages is inside the house. This is Seiyu. Not only does Yaoi realize that other window, that every other window has its storm shutters closed. No matter what happens inside, no one will ever know. This time, she nearly gives in the urge to flee. But the terror she feels toward her invisible watcher is stronger and will not permit and not and will not permit her to turn back upon the open window. She has nowhere to run. Yoi bursts into tears, unable to take a single step. The phone rings again in her hand, demanding that she enter. She steps to the gate. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. She enters the house. An overwhelming stench assaults her nostrils. The house is dark even though it's in the middle of the day. Oh no. Fulminari must be out as his shoes are not in the vestibule. However, Yari catches a sight of a different pair of scuffed, wait, of stuffed behind the shoe counter, cupboard. They look familiar, so she pulls them out from the shadow for a closer look. As soon as she recognizes them, her mind tries desperately to deny reality. They are identically to Oni's favorite shoes. She has seen them wearing them many times before, but that doesn't mean Oni's here. She tells herself that they might belong to someone else, someone who brought the same shoes from the same store. There's no way Oni could be in here, is there? With a sudden flash of clarity, Yodi presses the most frequent used speed dial on her phone in a tightly clenched fist. The phone she dials is Oni's number. It only takes a second for the signal to reach the nearby relay station, and then a a familiar ringtone echoes through the house. She's here. Oh, shit. And this is pure fear on her face. Yo, please just run. Please go. I don't want to lose you. It's coming from the second floor. Someone must be still up there in the room with the moving curtains. Oni's phone rings for a few moments and then stops as whoever is holding it realizes Yoi's intentions. For the first time, Yoi feels the defined presence of her formless guide. Oh no.
誰ですか？
Oh no. Run, please. She gathers her courage and calls out into the house, but there's no response. Whoever it is must, whoever it is, whoever it is must not want to be seen. Swallowing hard, Yaoi walks down, down the hallway to the staircase. Oh no. Maybe it's Fuminari. Surely it's just the two of them playing a prank on her. Koji might be even with them. Yeah, Koji might even be here with them. Yoi mind feels with confronting images of her friends. She needs to believe that there is still hope. Otherwise, she could not take another step.
おみちゃんだよね。咲坂くんだよね。
Oh man. Oh man. Oh man, come on, not my girl, not yo, come on, please don't. As she climbs the stairs one at a time, Yaoi calls out in a voice choked with tears. Whenever they see her sobbing, they'll probably laugh hard. Let them. It would be the happiest moment of her life. She wants this torment to end. She tries to move faster, but her trembling legs will not let her. With each agonizing second that passes, she begs for release from this nightmare. After climbing for what seems like an eternity, Yari finds herself standing in the second hallway. Oh, no sound greets her. There's only gloom, brimming with silent malice.
おみちゃん、おみちゃん。
Oh, please. Yeah, I swear that our girl, she's look freaking fine. Yo, the more I see her like this, she looks freaking fine, yo. These slender hips and shit, yo. I, I, I've again, Krumnar is fucking crazy for leaving her. She shuffles forward, calling out in a weak voice.
出てきてよ。お願いだよ。こんなの、もう、やだよ。
The door in front of her is half open. It must lead to the room that overlooks the front gate. Yari watches helplessly from the corner of her mind as her body seems to move on its own volition. Slowly opens the door. Oh, oh no! I hate. I okay. The horror we're about to witness. The horror we're about to witness. The slow freaking door is enough to make me want to close my freaking laptop and run the hell away. The room is empty. The stinking air clings to Yaoi's skin.
やめて。
Oh no. She's at her limit, unable to take a single step more. Her spirit has been utterly crushed. Perhaps this is the moment her tormentor was waiting. Okay, everyone. So bad news and good news. Okay, so bad news. I had to cut the last. I had to cut like a bit pieces of the thing of Sayida Uta. Some naughty bits got shown from Yaoi for Yaoi. So yeah, this is not going to end well. So quite frank, she's being enjoyed by some tentacles, quite frank. Um so yeah, some tentacles, or actually, yeah, tentacles, quite frank. So yeah, I have to cut that out. So I had to cut that out. So that's something. Unfortunately, I cannot show it. So yeah, this is gonna be great. Um, uh, oh God. But I'm gonna try and pick it up afterwards. But thank you all for coming. Please like, subscribe, and all that stuff. Yeah, this is not ending well for our girl Yaoi over there. But anywho, thank you all for coming.